Hello, everyone. Erdtree here with more of my Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree first playthrough. And when last we left off, I hadn't taken a walk with my sister yet. But now I have. So that's exciting. I'm expecting, there we are, there's our Bandai Namco. I know we have a bit of prelude, lead up to things showing up, but that's just how it works best for me to record stuff, and I'm not here to edit things, so I'm curious if you know what? Andreas has probably got some nice holy damage. Oh, I suspect none of the other things I have pulled up do, but okay, let's just use Golden Epitaph. Wow, it absolutely ends these birds. You. I see. I need to reapply my buff. Whee! Oh my goodness, that did so much damage to it. Ow, that's my face. Excuse me. Okay, bird down. I repeat, bird down. Good job, Andreas. Ooh, Ghost Flame Call. That sounds cool. And as a parting gift, Andreas knocked this guy down. Cool. Okay, first things first, I want to remove this marker from my map. Second things second, I want to go read about this new Ash of War I just got. Usable on swords and spears, small armaments, stone blades, and backhand blades accepted. Ash of War grants an armament cold affinity in the following skill: Ghost Flame Call. Thrust out armament to summon Ghost Flame. Follow up with normal attacks at the ground blaze. Ghost Flame are strong. Oh. Oh, that's just the sweet. Okay, that's the thing on the one's sword that you can get. The Death's Poker. I don't even know if I have a recipe that uses those yet. It's a good spell. Quite pleased with it. Okay, I mean, that's nice. Dew gem. wondering how much stuff I'm missing in this area, though. Like, I was talking with my sister on our walk, and I was telling her that I felt like I'm about 90% of the way through this, roughly. Because I have that one side boss that I know I haven't beaten yet. And then I have the tower left to climb, right? But the thing is, I don't know how many things, like little bits of whatever I might be missing. Spirit Glaive. Oh, it's a new weapon. This did really well against that boss. I'm very pleased with it. Halberd class. Rancor Slash. Sharp blade sculpted into a twisted shape, a glaive that has seen many years of use in the grave site, said to serve as a medium for communion with spirits. It has its own version of Rancor Slash, it looks like. Spin around slash... I was just looking at the volume for the game. I was like, that's kind of low, but I'm not also hearing much from it right now. Spin around slashing foes while summoning vengeful spirits, which chase down foes. Additional inputs allow for follow-up attack. It sounds like a variant of spinning slash. I'll give that weapon a try as well. Not a big deal to upgrade it, which I will likely do. This area is very quiet. Like the background music here is fairly muted. I'm still very curious about where the east area is. I could probably throw firebombs down onto that guy from up here, but it doesn't seem like something I want to attempt. Man, where is that red area where that painting is from? It feels like it's got to be on the mountain somewhere, like I was saying in the previous session. But I don't have a good sense of where. I guess that's a fire weapon. I have a number of things to be upgrading here. You know what? This is a fire weapon right now. I can almost get another level. How much do I need for one? Not much. There's some items over there. It'd be very tempting to attempt to stabilize yourself. You run into problems as a result. I'm going to go over to the side, but I wanted to check out over here first. There's like a lumber depot or something. Very strange. The thing is, there's so many like little nooks and crannies around here. It's difficult to know where something important might lurk. Got some angry guys here. Why are sweet boys angry? Okay, there's cookbook 14. I guarantee you I do not have that many. I want an incant for that. Excuse me. Or barring that, some way of doing that. It reminds me of a spell from Dark Souls 3 that I was quite fond of, actually. That is a loud airplane. I mean, I don't think it's loud enough to pick up on the microphone. But it is loud. And hopefully the clatter I heard was disconnected. I imagine it was. Okay. There may be more stuff out here. There may be more stuff down there. Got about 14 grand above what I need for a level. So I'm going to go back to town. Town, I say. I'm going to go back to the old. I'm going to buy a level of mind. I think I need one more to be able to summon. That gives me 142 FP. And they're 144, so I'm, yeah, just a little off. I think I needed... I'm going to go buy some flowers. I think is what I'm going to do here. Yeah. 5s. That seems reasonable. I need some other more expensive stones. Just pick up one of these and one of these for most likely shield, I suppose, if nothing else. All right. I just remembered. I got... I already had the upper level key. Okay. That explains that mystery. Hefty Rancor pots. Okay. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 3, 1. So I'm missing 2, 4, and 8 are known to be missing. This does not have a number after it, so I imagine that's the only one. There's clearly a St. Trina's Disciple 1 cookbook. There's more Ancient Dragon Knight cookbooks, but how many I do not know. There's at least one more Mad Craftsman cookbook. This is the only Tibia cookbook. There's... Yeah, several more of those. There's another one of those. Probably somewhere up on the mountain. Okay. What does the Hefty Rancor pot require? I don't know why I'd necessarily want this one, but this does use Gem. More materials for that. Hefty Fly pot. Yeah. Ah, this uses Ghost Flame Bloom. The Throng of Vengeful Spirits. Sounds kind of interesting. I still want to try that one out. Okay. I'm gonna go die a bunch in the Fisher Depths. At least I've spent my runes. So I'm gonna change, like on that note, I'm gonna change over my Wondrous Physic. Just gonna go full stamina. More maximum stamina and more stamina recovery. Seems good to me. I'll keep Andreas for now and see how that goes. I don't remember if this enemy was actually, like, weak to this or not. Put these swords on. I feel like being aggressive here makes the most sense. Oh. Who's this putrescent knight? Oh, Tolye was summoned. Nice. Oh, putrescent knight's the enemy, not the summon. Ha. Whoops. That's right, because Tolye is looking for St. Trina. That makes sense. That's an excellent opportunity to use a Thaw Frost Bolus. Excuse me. Yay! We did it! Good job, Tolye. Good job, Andreas. That feels good to have that boss beaten. Good job, Ancient Death Rancor. Man, for how much I was struggling with that boss previously, those increased levels of blessing and stuff really paid off. Okay, Garden of Deep Purple. I will remember where that is. I want to go check out what I can do with this boss soul. Let's see. Remembrance of the Putrescent Night. All tainted flesh eventually becomes putrescence, and this clump of it imbibed Saint Trina's nectar, which granted it eternal rest. And so it was that putrescence became her night. Interesting. Very interesting. Are there any equipment here that I want to be picking up that's new? I'll probably pick all that stuff up eventually, but nothing that's sleeping out at me. Okay, so I got a strength weapon that's out of my reach. Weapon wielded by the putrescent knight, a great cleaver of hardened putrescence affixed to an arch, fashioned from human bones. Gains power from the wielder's arcane attributes. Yeah, I mean, that would kind of be good for me. You could hear the garage door. Somebody was opening the garage door. It's just like directly below my room, so I think it resonates through everything. Spinning guillotine. Hold the putrid blade at both ends and arc body backwards to deliver a powerful overhead chop. Repeated inputs deliver follow-up attacks for as long as stamina allows. Strong attack performs a leap followed by a spinning attack. And I can use this. This is 32 int and 26 faith. Launches a whirl of putrescent jets. 2 slots used, Sorcery used by the putrescent knight. Launches a whirl of putrescent jets that explode shortly after impact and bathe the area in ghost flame. In age long past, death was burned by ghost flame. Even the remnants of tainted flesh were given equal treatment in death. I'd be interested in this if I could wield it, but I don't feel like getting... What? Another... Let's see. 18 plus 9 is 27. So I need to get like 3 or 4 levels of strength, and I'm not inclined to do that, even though otherwise this weapon would theoretically be good on this character. It's more of a strength arcane, and I'm a dex arcane. Very cool, though. I'm going to go ahead and get Vortex of Putrescence. I wish I could get more slots. I am curious about this spell, though. So this currently is using 2, so I'm going to pull that off. Oh yeah, that would be fun to play around with at some point. And see how that feels. And my next level requires almost 70 grand more, so we're not going to worry about it just yet. I don't want to. I can conjure up 70 grand. Let's see. Oh, that was way overkill. Whoops. Well, I can use the extra to level up these. Nope. Not. I'm gonna save that to figure out who I'm giving it to. There we go. That'll work. Okay. Garden of Deep Purple. Let's go. How much more is there? I don't know. Let's see what this spell actually looks like. That's a fairly decent cast speed.
Trina. Oh, Trina. What velvety ambrosia is this? Your poison and the sweet sleep that follows. Oh, please, let me hear your voice. Hello. Thank you for your help. Without it, I wouldn't have seen St. Trina again. I'm drifting off in the sea of her poison. Soon, I will hear her voice. Let me be. I won't be long. You mustn't follow my example. St. Trina's poison would plunge you into an eternal slumber. It must be me, and only me. I am gone, adrift in sleep.
Are you?
So that I may hear St. Trina's lost voice. Let me be. I won't be long. I am gone, so that let me be.
Ah, St. Trina's Disciples, cookbook number 3. Rolling branch. It's the very first item. I'm going to make another one of these with my head. Nectar Blood Burgeon, Beast Horn, and Dew Gem. Slowly builds up sleep while gradually restoring FP. Tree Branch blessed with a velvety purple incantation. Pierce oneself, causing a gentle buildup of sleep. FP gradually recovers during this time. When this sleep reaches the threshold of causing temporary fogginess, no FP loss is incurred. That's actually a really important aspect of it, because you do lose FP when you go to sleep normally. In the midst of drowsiness, there is the will to awaken, feelings that rise from the depths of one's heart. Let me finish picking your flowers, and then I will... Yeah, there's St. Trina. Wrapped up in a flower. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. I mean, that was predictable.
I am gone, so that I may let me be.
I also got this, though. It also just straight up kills you. I mean, that is what it said on the tin. I don't know why sitting there would do anything, but...
Why won't you share your voice with me? Grant me more of your poison, that I might drift further into sleep. Perhaps then you'll grace me with your voice. Please, please, leave me alone.
There's some trick to this. It's really good for upping the death counter that I am not keeping track of, but hey, that's an exercise for you at home. there is an absolute enormous mystery here. Did I use a lulling branch on myself? Feels like a waste, but... But we're at the phase of experimentation, you know? So it might be a waste, but I won't know what its effects are if I don't do something like this. It might... No, because I couldn't use an offensive item like a sleep pot on Tolier. Huh. Otherwise, I just have the option of killing myself by imbibing the nectar. Okay, this is going to have to... This is going to be a mystery for a later time. But I have found the mystery, and that's the important part. Okay. I am 1,000% sure that there are many things that I am missing. But let's try to advance in here some, eh? As I bump things with my knee as I try to whoop. Sorry. I'm trying to reposition myself and I'm accidentally going careening everywhere. Let's remember to change my flask. I want my Twiggy back. Seems good there. I should put some stuff away. Let's get this axe out here. Otherwise, I'm fairly happy with this setup. I'm gonna try Calling of Tibia being an enemy here just to see what it does. I kind of want to kill that knight guy. You have this. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Okay, let's get our axe out here. Yeah, that Call of Tibia item was pretty cool. That's cool. May you never rise again. Smithing Stone 9, but not any of your really cool equipment. I mean, a Somber 9 is very good. Do not get me wrong. I am quite happy to receive one. Excuse me. Okay. Oh my goodness. Guy is the worst. Just absolutely terrible. Where does this go? Hello. This is a spot where you could drop off. Inquisitor ashes. Oh, those are Inquisitors. And I just got their ashes. Neat. Summons 2 Inquisitor ashes. Ash remains from spirits as well. Uses to summon the spirits of 2 Horn-Sent Inquisitors. The Inquisitor hags wield barbed candlesticks. One of the Inquisitors casts a Tower Hex to heal HP, while the hex of the other boosts her own attack power. Inquisitions often perplexed the minds of the uninitiated, and so seniority was viewed as an asset. Right. Being more initiated. Okay. Ah, you can hear it when I tap the desk. Hopefully it's not too obnoxious. Oh my goodness. This area sucks. Some golden bolts. Okay, I've gotten past the worst of that. But dang, did that area suck. This goes around a little bit further. Don't have anything over here, but it does go around further. Okay, well, let's push the doors open. Oh. Micklin Cross. Another one of those. What's here? I abandon here all my fears. Interesting. Wait, is there... Another one of those little arcs. Like, boats. Boat type arcs. You absolute jerk. Somber 8. Absolutely worth it. What is that? Now I'm really curious where following the inside of the tower would have led if I had kept that up. But a couple of regular smithing 8s. That's nice. I mean, it's easier to go from there, so... That's a little bit far. Just saying. I need 5 of that for an upgrade. I think that's my first one in this round, though. Yeah, it is. It means I'm missing a lot of them out there somewhere. Ah, so that would probably go to a dead end. I will want to explore that eventually, but... Wow, those guys can drop Golden Horn Hunters? That's neat. This area's not actually that close to the tree, is it? Oh, another fragment. Nice. Oh, not another one of these guys. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. So, this tower's a bit rough to climb. Yes, that's why I took the physic. Okay, I think this will end in a dead end. Like, I'll get up to a spot. That... I'm going to be honest, I did not expect to hit that as quickly as I did. Holy crap. That just ended that guy's whole everything. Excuse me. Those guys are rough. I'll double check. Actually, I think I just have the 2 Erdtree fragments. No, crafting materials. Yeah, I need 3 for another upgrade, but if I had enough, I would have gotten it. Got so many of those. I'm putting them in my pocket. Or in my bank. Horned Warrior Ashes. Okay, that's probably pretty sweet. Neutralizing boluses and some staunching bolus. This heavily armored guardian spirit of the tower attained inhuman strength through divine invocation and wields a curved greatsword that brings fear upon its foes. In the tower, these warriors and their weapons both are spiritual vessels. I wanted to read that quickly. Why? Okay, well. It's just a way to get it back, I guess, from getting inside there. The other one I already got. That buff is going to wear out fairly soon, I can just tell. Yep. Couple sun warmth stones. Okay, this is a continuation of the tower. Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay, there's an item there that I need to make sure I go grab. Where? Crap. Don't want to deal with you right now. Okay. I should get that on the way down, not the way up. I want to go explore down that direction. To be extremely clear, I want to find a site of grace up here before I do. There's probably not a site of grace until over there, which is a real frustration. This is a fairly long section. Brave Bird Helm. Ah, that's the final piece of our armor puzzle. Okay. Oh, these dancers are rough. I don't think I need that against it. I'll be prepared to lose one of those. I want to... This is probably a divine... No, okay, that was mega worth grabbing. Curse Blades, Cirque. Whew. That was a rough one. Yeah, it's a back weapon. That's what I thought. Deadly Dance. Weapon of the Masked Curse Blades. Circular backhand blade with a wave-like cutting edges. Sharpened into points that incite blood loss. Long ago, this was employed by the ascetics who strove to become tutelary deities as a ritualistic object in their self-flagellating dances. Deadly Dance. An aggressive spinning skill that tears into foes using the circular blades held in each hand. Additional input allows for a sharp axe kick follow-up. Yeah. That's pretty freaking cool. I'm definitely going to have to upgrade that. I'm going to get my Kratos axe back out here. As soon as I figure out where I left it. Here it is. But that's definitely going to be a weapon upgrade. Okay. I legitimately don't see how this elevator helps me. If it went further... I mean, it just lets me get to another area, right, for loot. If it went further down, I could see it being a help. But unless I missed a site of grace somewhere, which is unlikely but distinctly not impossible by any stretch of the imagination. But, oh, I don't have enough. I want to top off. Okay. I'm not looking forward to having to get back to that. I think I'm going to try to make use of these runes also that I just very expensively hung on to. Spiral Rise. Definitely more graces, but...
I see.
I am. So smart. Excellent. Let's level up this guy. I need more 7s apparently. Need a regular 7. I'll also see what sombers I need. Full somber upgrade. I'm gonna need more sombers, but... Okay, I have enough for a full somber upgrade of a weapon. I have no immediate plans for what weapon, but, you know. this guy. In pretty good state. I want to upgrade some of the other ones too, but we'll get to them.
Oh, Smith now.
What do I want to prioritize? Those are definitely pretty cool. I want to upgrade that also at some point. That's also a somber weapon. Those are upgraded. Let's go ahead and work on this one first. It's like 800. There we go. Oh, I'm up to 6 of those. That's cool. They still feel like a pretty precious resource, though. Like, if I knew there was a way to get more, it would be one thing, but... Spiral Rise. Oh, yeah. Yes, I know. That's pretty strong. B scaling with Arcane, that's part of why. Friggin' jerk. Okay, these guys not easy to fight with this thing. It was a fun experiment. I don't think I want to use it in this area, but it's pretty cool. It feels like a variant on Mohg's trident. Pretty reasonable one at that. What is this thing? Okay, that's pretty cool. It's probably a little underwhelming, but let's just use this. Because the problem is that one area that I found is right up there, right? So, like, it's not a shortcut to have found that elevator. And I think we can all agree that this is pretty hefty to run back. It just takes so much backstab damage. Wild. Oh my goodness. That thing's got a relentless peck, that's for friggin' sure. The friggin' Furo is what it is. Give it Furo with Air Slash. How many runes is that guy worth? Almost 10 grand. Okay. Oh, well, almost 9. Let's not oversell. through the floor. That's what that was all about. Sending that guy through the floor. I really would have expected to find another Grace somewhere in here, and the fact that that elevator did not lead to one is a bit of a frustration. Turns out there's not a railing there. I'm gonna file a complaint with OSHA. Well, that was unfortunate. Walked off a cliff. Excuse me. I would like to pass Go. I'm naming that character Go. Really important to collect your 9 grand from Go. No. It does more damage the second time because of the debuff that it applies. That doesn't quite reach that far. Man, that thing was rude. Okay. I'm getting better. Getting through this section. Still want a short, or still want something. More golden horn tenders, nice. Excuse me. More. My throat randomly decides it doesn't feel great. Oh my goodness, that AoE effect was brutal. Yeah, I don't know why I should bother fighting this guy. I mean, he might drop something good, but he is rough. And the problem is, like, I wouldn't mind so much if I had a Grace near him, either before or after, but it is such a flippin' long run back up there. See, this is my general feeling in these sorts of things. You should not have hard stuff far from checkpoints. Whether that be bosses or particularly difficult mini bosses. Because runbacks aren't fun, in my opinion. Now, other people are certainly free to feel differently about all this stuff. This is just my opinion on the matter. But I would design the stuff differently. I think, like, I agree with the general idea of difficulty. Like, overcoming challenges is rewarding, right? Like, that is very evident. And I agree with Miyazaki's philosophies in that regard. But I don't think it's necessary to make the player do runbacks in order to be able to feel that. It's a tool of its own fashion. I'm checking to see if it looks like there's anything up there. I don't think there is, and I don't think I have a way up there, but feels worth identifying. I don't know. I'll challenge this guy, and then I'll level, and then I'll challenge this guy, and then I'll level. Right? What am I supposed to do about having an AoE friggin' magic frost effect just going around on him? Like, the thing is, I don't mind that guy being hard. I mind him being hard and not having a Stake of Marika or a Grace nearby. That is what I mind. That is the design I dislike. And like this bird section, I'm getting a lot better at handling. And like from a distance standpoint, it's not like it's that far or anything. But the issue is like that guy. It's very difficult for me to learn him when I have to take several minutes to get through all of this stuff to then like die extremely quickly to that guy, right? And that's kind of what I would describe the problem as being. Oh my goodness. I almost killed him, but still his BS overcame mine. Well, at least I have a strategy now. Spam Ancient Death Rancors at him from a distance and hope it works. Try to get him caught on some geometry. Hello, Go. Okay, make sure you backstab Go, I guess. Excuse me. Let's just top off here. I don't think that, yeah. Dropped no stones. Not the most elegant pass through there, but I got through it. I don't know. No. Okay, let's actually heal first. Really? Oh my goodness, that's annoying. It's like, I don't really have any other directions to go right now. It's also kind of annoying. What do I want more of? Once I get up here. Honestly, probably go back to investing in Arcane. 147 is enough to do my most expensive summon, so getting Arcane up to 60 still sounds really good. Make sure to backstab Go. Oh, that bird was annoying. Sometimes you just get bad patterns. That was a bad pattern. I could have handled it better, to be sure. If I was editing it, I would be cutting a lot of this out, I think. But I don't. It feels like such a crapshoot how that thing's gonna operate. Like, what's flying enough that that's gonna knock him out of the air, right? So if it gets knocked out of the air, then it's, like, massively stunned and is easy to deal with. I'm gonna do a heal after I... and use one of these flasks to top off. Back to Ancient Death Rancor. There we go, got him. Finally. Really? Only 8 grand from, or like 9 grand from that. No other loot. Really? Sometimes this game is insulting. That was insulting. There's zero reason to fight that guy. Hopefully, he's a unique mini-boss and won't respawn. But 8 for the basically 9 grand. That guy is way, way less than he is worth. This should probably be 15, like double roughly. Or he should have some useful piece of loot. A Somber 7 or higher stone, a unique weapon or something. The fact that there's another one of those same sort of guys up there. This goes just, yeah, this goes down to just above the grace. That doesn't do anything for me. There's no grace down here. There's no Stake of America. I already got the, this is just a little side path to a Somber. And weapon, and an enemy with a unique weapon. Game. I'm going to replace that with my last twig. I want to try summoning these guys. I do need... I'm just going to top off my... It feels goofy to do, but... See how these ladies handle things. Okay, the ladies did an excellent job taking that guy down. Now he gave me a Horn Warrior's Greatsword. I've expended basically like all of my resources, but you know, here we are. So this is a curved greatsword. 19 strength, so I can use this on this character. It's a faith weapon. Curved greatsword of the Horned Warriors, Keepers of the Tower. A heavy weapon made to bring the deft strength of the warriors to bear. I was looking to see... Deft strength sounds like quality, I suppose, when you think about it. The ornamental tangled horns allow the blade to serve as a medium for horn calling. Horn calling storm. Invokes tangled horns to cover the weapon's blade. Call a storm into the horns, then mow through enemies. Additional inputs allow for up to 2 follow-up attacks. Well, I would check that out, but I don't seem to have any FP at the moment, so that will be a check that out later sort of situation. There's absolutely got to be a grace up here. Cannot fathom there not being one. Yeah. Okay, I'm very glad to be through that area. This isn't even that. Like, it's good. This talisman is good, but it's not, like, that good. Okay, I need less than 50k. Let's use, like, 8 of those for around 40k. I need a little bit more than 1 more of those. Let's use 11 of these. That should probably be enough. Okay, I needed 2 more of those, but I can just use one of these as well. Just working on my way to a level. Get another point of arcane. Also, get that. Still keeps going, apparently. I don't know where you're getting more from, but I'll take it eventually. Okay. Okay, let's check out what that... Yes, I know. Okay. That is pretty cool. Definitely something I'll want to upgrade. Maybe not something that I'll plus 10, but something I'll want to upgrade. Let's restore my FP here. Okay. Knoweth not what the future holdeth. Oh. Lady Leda.
I thought I'd see you here. It's been quite some time. It was never kindly Nicola, was it? The Erdtree was leading you all along, so that you might ascend to lordship. Why come to these lands to begin with? I suppose it must be what His Eminence, or perhaps the Erdtree, desired all along. The clashing of the favored lords, such that one would prevail. So be it. If you insist upon facing Nicola the Kind, then I will run you through whoever you might be. Don't tarry now.
Ooh. Be summoned to challenge Beetle Knight, Leda, and her allies. Yes. Interesting.
Don't you dare approach Nicola the Kind. Needle Night Leather, Dryleaf Dane, and our ally will never allow this.
More summoned as an adversary. Aw, more. I agree, more. I agree. Whew. That's a tough fight. Moore is extremely tanky. Okay. I want a slightly different weapon setup. But I definitely want the bleed. I should also
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind. Needle Night Leather, Dryleaf Dane, and our ally will never allow this.
so it seems like who the third person is can vary. Okay. I like the heavy bleed strategy. Okay. Savage Lion Claw is real good.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind. Needle Night Leather, Dryleaf Dane, and our ally will never allow this.
Yeah, I definitely want this weapon at least to start. Yeah, here comes Dane's. Oh my goodness. I needed slightly more distance there. This is a really tricky one from a positioning standpoint. I think I'm going to swap my casting implements. Ansbach going here. See, this turnaround time is great.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind. Needle Knight Ledder, Dryleaf Dane, and our ally will never allow this.
For everyone who complained about Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing. Oh my goodness. Dane's a beast. I had not realized, but Dryleaf Dane is an absolute beast. Okay, where's my fingy? I want my fingy. This is a hard fight.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind. Needle Knight Ledder, Dryleaf Dane, and our ally will never allow this.
Fighting. Tragedy this is.
Ugh. I needed to evade the attacks and then I got rotted to death. Man, Moore is an absolute pain in the butt. I wonder if I'd be better off with... I'm going to try a different summon. I like those two. Those two are very good. But I'm curious how the Black Knight would do here. I think I really need the bleed. I don't think... The frost can work, bleed can work, but I don't think I can not have one of those, you know? Get this very awkward dagger here. Yes. I might change my Wondrous Physic Flask.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind. Needle Knight Ledder, Dryleaf Dane, and our ally will never allow this.
So I think there's a way that that could be Freya instead. Oh, there's more.
And I fighting tragedy this is.
That's about to hurt.
Laid aloft, blood of fire, for the dignity of my lord and master. Righteous Father, it appears that our interests are aligned. A balm upon my soul it is that we do not meet today as enemies. Blade.
Oh my goodness. Dane is an absolute monster. Has no poise whatsoever. You can stagger him super easily, but... I do think Andre is a better choice than the other ones, though. That's definitely good. I think I'm going to switch over to my Blood Backhand Blade, though. I think the blindside is just going to be important here.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind. Needle Knight Ledder, Dryleaf Dane, and our ally will never allow this.
Where's more? Oh, over there.
Fighting tragedy this is.
I'll take that.
I stand with blade aloft, blood of fire, for the dignity of my lord and master.
Get in here, Ansbach.
Mikula the Kind will help us forget.
I'm sorry for speaking to you as a compatriot when we stood before the Withered Arm.
Ansbach, stop sitting around doing nothing. Oh my goodness.
In the end,
I need you in there, Ansbach. There's too many enemies. Okay. I don't think Andre actually is pulling that through. Okay, Andres, you were not being successful there the way I needed somebody to be successful. Dolores might actually be good. I'm gonna try Yosh. Maybe instead of that, I should be going full Moog. Could see putting in the strength knot if I have it.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind. Needle Knight Ledder, Dryleaf Dane, and our ally will never allow this.
Yes, Sir Roger Moore.
Tragedy this is.
Oop, that was a mistake. Not be paying attention to you. Oh my goodness. Yes, get in here and do something. I need Dane off my face. I think we got Dane to use his flask. Ow. Oh my goodness. Blindsided by Lita. This is an extremely hard fight. I like Yosh. Yosh is still alive. But Lita is clearly a challenge. Oof. I like what Moog's Spear was doing. I'm going to... Do I have... I don't know. I can go check. My flask could be reworked, so I'm going to do that. Strength tier would be nice for this weapon. Because then I can use it one-handed with the strength knot. Which will be nice for being able to block. I might change strategies again. I've got a bajillion weapons I can play around with here, so...
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind. Needle Knight Ledder,
I'll just top
Dryleaf
off.
Dane, and our ally will never allow this.
Oh my goodness. More is a pain in the butt. Get in here, Ansbach. Oh my goodness. Ansbach is... I like being able to summon him, but he is worthless at actually drawing aggro. Yosha's good, but yeah, Ansbach is so bad at drawing aggro. I don't think I have Tish unlocked on this character. Tish would probably be pretty good. See, I have a little under an hour I can keep going, so we'll see if I get through this fight in that time or not.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind. Needle Knight Ledder, Dryleaf Dane, and our ally will never allow this.
You and I fighting. Tragedy this is.
Oh my goodness.
Blood of fire, for the dignity of my lord and master Mold. Mikula the Kind will help us together.
I'm sorry for speaking to you as a compatriot when we stood before the withered arm.
And then I died of rot, because of course I'm rotted.
Lady Ledder, your suspicions were dead on. In the end, I could not bury the memories.
Okay. I won him there. Like, this Bloodboon ritual is doing extremely good work. The problem, if you want to call it that, actually, I'm going to swap this over
Don't you
to this
dare
one.
approach Mikula
What?
the Kind. Needle
Yes, I
Knight
know.
Ledder, Dryleaf Dane, and our ally will never allow this.
Because this is a similar effect at range.
And I. Tragedy this is.
Yeah, could you stop effing rotting me? More is the worst. I mean, it's a good tool. Oh my goodness, the AoE on that is absurd. Oh, hi, Dane. I'm about to get rotted again. Okay, that's not worth it over Moog's version. Moog's version is just so much stronger. Okay. Popped Dane's flask. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. And Lita is no joke either. This is an absurd fight. And I'm out of healing. Flasks, anyway. Ow. Dear goodness, I'm almost dead. Get our Ansbach. Please. Oh my goodness. This is absurdly difficult. This is just absolutely absurdly difficult. I can't... Moog Spear stuff is way too ambitious. I want to use my Flask of Wondrous Physic as an additional heal, I think. Yeah, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put that and that in there. I can have that in my back pocket as an additional heal. This is super strong except for the part where it isn't. I'm going to see how Mesmer's spear works. I feel like I want to focus on bleed weapons, but I need to try different things to see what works. I don't know where my runes are. I literally do not care. Doesn't matter. Yosh is good in terms of being a long-lasting distraction.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind.
Let's try the Mesmer soldiers.
Dryleaf Dane and our ally will never allow this.
Oh my goodness. Dane, why? Oh my goodness. You can't escape Dane. Dane is absolutely relentless. This is the friggin' DS2 Gank Squad. Cranked up to 11. Like, this is wild. Okay, maybe this guy would be good. Maybe Engvol. Give Dung Eater a chance. Dung Eater does bleed anyway. Okay. Oh, let's use Vike's Spear. You know what? Madness might actually not be bad. Yeah, I like this idea. I like this idea. This is a crazy hard fight, though.
Don't you dare approach me.
Alright, Dung Eater.
Needle Knight Ledder, Dryleaf Dane, and our ally will never allow this.
So it is that we do not meet today as enemies.
Oh my goodness, that combo does so much damage. Problem, Sir Dane, is that I have to friggin' recover my stamina sometimes, and you apparently don't. At least I have more flasks than you. Dung Eater did his job. He ate crap so the rest of us could survive. Ow. War just needs one more bleed proc. I am running low on preserving boluses. Ansbach, this is your fight. I'm just here to help you with some bleed. Oh, got there. My goodness, that was brutal. Whew. Yeah, 300 grand is right. I figured I'd fight her at some point in time, or at least I wasn't surprised that I did. I'm sorry, Moore. I'm sorry that it came to this. Oh man, all of his stuff too. Oh hey. My runes. What's this? Oh, Dane. Dane's footwork. Thank you, Dane. Okay. I just got a bunch of stuff. I'm sure there's a grace just up ahead. But, let's turn on the new items tab. And check out my new items. Dane's footwork. A technique for hand-to-hand combat without the aid of a weapon. This martial art focuses on kicking techniques. This kick-based martial art is unique to Dane, a dry leaf and sworn ally of Lita. He acquired these skills by training with the aid of a waterfall, letting the water beat his body and throwing himself into its basin. Skill. Palm Blast. Skill of the spiritual seekers known as the Dryleaf sect. Imbues hand with energy before using a palm strike to unleash an explosive blast. The already formidable power and impact can be bolstered by charging the attack. Greaves made from an unusual metal known as verdigris. Verdigris is said to be the gift of an outer god, possessed of an enormously hefty yet supple strength thanks to its rusted nature. Great shield made of the unusual metal known as verdigris. Boasts greater guard capacity than damage negation, to the extent that the shield will continue to protect its target even if its bearer should die. It's got decent damage negation, but 82 guard boost is ridiculous. Also, that's 49 strength requirement. Moore's bell bearing found upon his perished flesh. Yeah. Leda's sword. Light greatsword with gold inlaid. Weapon of Leda, the Needle Knight. Deals holy damage. Yes, it does. I'll definitely be upgrading it on this character. Though polished to a mere sheen, this blade still reeks with the stench of crusted blood that lingers from the coal of her knightly comrades. Needle Piercer. Skill of Needle Knight Lita. Generates 10 gold needles, which pierce their target all at once. Those pierced are purged of all ailments and special effects alike. Huh. Interesting. I didn't read this helmet. Stone helmet with a tinge of green. One of a set of armor pieces cast in the image of the grave bird. Empowers spells which summon rings of spectral light. Oh, so I can get that grave bird spell somewhere. Grave birds are ancient golems created to guard the spirit graves built where all manners of death eventually drift. And I think I've already read this. Sunlight feels all the warmer in darkened lands. Let's swap those back. Vike's spear did some good work in there. Hand to hand. Okay. This has room for an Ash of War. I suspect I can get another one of these somewhere as well. I'll be very curious to see if Ansbach appears in that area. Wow, that is a long combo. Wow, that definitely has an oomph to it. Moore's shield will not be something I will be using on this character, however. Yeah. Otherwise, moveset I'm familiar with. I'll definitely be using that, like I said. Although upgrading it will be a little bit yet. More arcane. Whew, boy, that was a hefty boss fight. This is going to be quite the episode, everyone. I'm sad about more. I liked more. I mean, this is just, it went how it was going to go, but... Oh. Lita's armor. You have my farewell as well. Chest armor of Needle Knight Lita. Slightly strengthens attacks following a dodge, roll, or backstep, as well as dash attacks. Embroidered with a gold crossed tree motif, the chalk white cloak and surcoat symbolize the honor of the Needle Knights. Kindly Mikla fashioned us as his needles to quell all, to ward away all. Cool. Still a non-combat area. I think that's rather interesting that's extending so far. Can't get Dane's armor set from there, though. So that's notable. Ah, and there's... Frankly, you're a hero to me.
Righteous tarnished. That was an astounding battle, to be sure.
Yeah, it was.
Now I suppose this leaves only one. But in truth, I cannot calm my quivering. Challenging a god is no small matter. Oh. Something you want to get off your chest? Well, you needn't worry. It was you, wasn't it? Who defeated Lord Moog. Fear not. I bear no grudge against you. His eminence was felled in an honorable duel. And such are the risks of seeking lordship. Besides, what right have I to complain? I blame the enchantment more than anything. Righteous tarnished, we will have our victory. I swear upon my blood. Righteous tarnished, I swear.
I like Jan's Ansbach. Welp, we're at least going to see what this boss fight is. I know there's still a lot of other things to do in this DLC in terms of like finding stuff, but I've gotten a lot of the big items taken care of at this point. Divine Gate front staircase. I want to go, excuse me, make some sort of final use of my runes here. Let's see. I think that makes more sense. There we go. I don't need strength on my thing, so I'm going to change that. Also, if we're fighting Mikala, which is what it's sounding like, I think the Holy Resistance makes more sense. Yeah, there's got to be another... There's got to be a +3 of that somewhere. I don't need that. in here though. Okay, yeah, this whole assortment. I'm just gonna switch over to a pro stamina set. Because that makes the most sense to me. There's probably some way where you can get somebody else as an ally here. Yeah. I will go ahead and summon him, at least to start. I probably won't beat it with him, but that's more... Actually, I think I just want my milady over here. That's more a factor of... Wait, this was always a dual-wield weapon? Okay, apparently I never noticed that. I thought it was its sheath. Well, let's see what cutscene we get.
My loyal blade and champion of the festival. Both your deeds will ever be praised in song. Now, the vow will be honored, and my lord brother's soul will return, so that he may be my consort.
I was not expecting Radon. Oh, this is going to be Radon. Oh no. I'm so gonna die. This is friggin' like in his prime Radon. Oh no. Excuse me. Holy moly. That was out of left field. Do I want Dung Eater? Yeah, I'm gonna grab these two here. I'm gonna change this to something I won't regret. That maybe.
A pleasure to see you after all this time. But those remains do not belong to you. Lord Moog will have his
Oof. Oh my goodness, Yolanda and Anna are being absolutely decimated. Okay, okay, we hit second phase. So I at least get to figure out what happens here. Well, that doesn't seem good.
Lord brother. At long last you are returned. Tarnished one. Aspiring lord of the old order. If you have known sin, if you grieve for this world, then yield the path forward to us. To I, Mikola, and my promised consort, Radahn.
What is...
I promise you a 1,000-year voyage guided by compassion.
Oh. I know what I need here. Okay. I know what needs to go into that one spot. This reminds me of Lorien a little bit, but dang, this was definitely not the ending I was like the final boss fight I was expecting. What the heck? Okay. Swap those again. Do I want this weapon? Doesn't seem non-prudent. I might want the range of that. This is very good for building up bleed if I dare, and I don't. Slightly less bleed. Yeah, because it's plus 24. It's way less damage, but... Reduvia is decent. Might want Reduvia and its quick attacks. I'll give one more round with Ansbach here, and then I will go it myself. I don't get a whole lot more attempts before I'm out of time. Okay, that was... Let me rephrase that. I will give this another attempt with Ansbach that doesn't immediately end to getting Radahn in the face.
But those remain.
It reminds me actually of... a remembrance or a mausoleum, right? They used Moog's remains kind of like that, where we pulled in kind of like how that allows us to duplicate a remembrance, right? Okay, he just... Okay, I cannot summon right off the bat because he...
General Radahn, a pleasure to see you. After
He just, like, comes right in and gets you right in the face. Okay. I don't know why they didn't just put the Grace at the top of the stairs, but what do I know about where to put a Grace? You put it on the landing instead of right up here. If they put it right up here, it'd be so much easier to go back in there and fight again. But anyway.
General Radahn, a pleasure to see you. After all this time. But those remains do not belong to you. Lord Moog will have his dignity.
I just feel too uncomfortable not healing up. Okay. I'm curious to see how his durability fills without Ansbach there. Also, I kind of want somebody tankier than they are. This guy might be good if I had him leveled up, but I don't. Andreas might be good. I think I might try just Engvalling it up. I forgot to drink my flask. Yeah, psyched me out. The timing on getting up there means that he'll hit you as you're getting up, and you can't do anything about it. Engvall is clearly not the tank meister, though, that I was hoping he would be. It didn't take long to figure out. Let's just try Dung Eater. Dung Eater is usually pretty good at being tanky. That was a mistake. Well, if I timed that roll better, I probably would have survived, but... Okay. I'm going to put this on the back burner. It's something I do want to get to, obviously. But there's other exploration to do. And... I clearly can get more blessings on both of these. So finding more of those would also be quite helpful. I'm going to switch this back over to Twiggy mode. And maybe another weapon, a different weapon would be good. I don't know, but... I don't know. I like this one a good bit, too. Is this also... Oh my goodness. I did not realize all of these were twinned. Wow. I just feel like I've learned something. So I'd like to try to find that monk in the east. I don't have a whole lot of time right now, though, to do stuff. Because I do need to be wrapping up in the next, like, 10-15 minutes anyway. Yep. I'm going to switch to general. 50 HP and 123. That'd be 133. That's 10 more stamina. Not a whole lot of anything. Yeah. This is only the +1 version, not the +2, but if I wanted more HP, I can do this. Gives me a good bit more HP, but still not that much. More HP doesn't matter. I'm gonna go with stamina regen there. So that's currently 60s across the board, and with this, that jumps up by like 4 or 5 points. That doesn't really matter much, actually. Yeah, that's like 10 across the boards with that, though. Where was I? I was wanting to go down and around, right? I don't know what died nor how, quite frankly. I think I saw an item over here. Wow. How useful. There's something actually useful. And I see an item behind the waterfall. Oh. Dry leaf gear. I wonder if that's new or if that's always been there. Why am I getting so many glass shards lately? Done with you. Human bone shard. I feel like that item exists entirely to get you to see this area over here exists. Okay, never mind fighting all of these things. Why am I suddenly finding all of these, like, stone scarabs? Oh, here it is. Here's the thing I was thinking must exist somewhere. Eastern Nameless Mausoleum. If this is not the monk, I will be absolutely 100% flabbergasted. Yeah, okay, let's just see how this goes. Rakshasa. Okay, I'm gonna admit that is not what I was expecting. Give me a moment to heal. Ow, that was blood loss. Okay. I'm gonna get my finger out. Time for my finger. Can't believe I didn't realize that all of those were... That still is getting me. And I was expecting this to be a monk, not whatever this is. I would call that a successful cheese. The Great Katana and the equipment. Well, let's go see what's going on in with this Great Katana. It's our second Great Katana. Our first one was this one. 27 dex. Weed Cutter. A great katana with the tempering pattern of its blade forever stained red with blood. Weapon of Rakshasa, who cuts down and devours. A berserker's weapon used to endure enemy attacks and reply with one's full fury. When attacking, the wielder is less likely to stagger from counterattacks, but will also take increased damage. Weed Cutter, unique skill. Performs scythe-like horizontal swings with a sword, cutting men down as if they were weeds. Additional inputs allow for the continuation of attack for as long as stamina remains. Friggin' Daikatana over here. Okay, and then just the equipment pieces. Helm of Rakshasa, soaked in the spurting blood of her victims. Oh, I didn't expect it to be her. Sure. Tatters of ragged cloth jut out haphazardly, as if her lust for carnage threatens to break free. Increases damage dealt to foes, but greatly increases damage taken by the wearer. Cut down and devour. Only those who repeat the cycle without rest can truly subvert the self and become Rakshasa. I imagine this says much the same. Yeah. Yeah, notice it does increase weapon damage. Fascinating. So this is a dangerous armor set that allows you to hit harder but at a cost. Fascinating. Fascinating. Well, the finger strategy worked, so... Need to close my window. It's getting too hot in here. Well, that's the eastern one. I thought that there was going to be one, so I am glad to discover that I was right. Obviously, there's way more to explore down there, however. Which is kind of ultimately where I was wanting to get to anyway. But I will need to find a safe way down, which I believe is over this way. But I do need to be wrapping up here. I wonder if I'll find a non-unique Great Katana. That would be kind of nice, right? Hmm. I don't know why Great Dragonfly's head was back there. I consider it a profound mystery. Yeah, there's a couple of hippos here. What do I currently have? Dung Eater? The thing is, not every waterfall has something, but many waterfalls do. It's like, it feels terrible to just use the thing to restore myself to full when I'm almost there, and waiting a few seconds will fill it up. But it also means I have to wait a few seconds for it to fill up, which also feels bad. There we go. Well, that didn't deal much damage. Yeah, I thought he might have one. He wasn't the only hippo I saw down here. I'm pretty sure I saw a second one. I love that there's an item just called Round Rock. Yeah, there's the other one. You flippled me. Got it. Okay. How is my supply of fragments now? I need one more for a level. Excuse me. Did I already check this waterfall? I think I did. I think this was the one that I was just looking at when I was talking about how important it was to check waterfalls. Well, my great safari, I suppose we might call that. I don't know what else to call it when you hunt hippos. Has come to an end. 6 smithing stone 1s. Nice. I'm a little underwhelmed with this throwing dagger, by the way. It's like fine, but it doesn't impress me much overall. No monk over here. There's got to be something that has the Ash of War that Dane's stuff has on it. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about right now. Is there some other place to get that? Okay, I'll admit, it's not bad from horseback. Having a ranged, like a medium range thing from horseback is not bad. Interesting. Yeah, it's very interesting. That feels precarious. Well, Vulgar Militia. Some pretty tough ones, too. I don't like poison. I don't like having, like, 5 of these guys aggroed at once. Suddenly I've gained a newfound respect for this spell. That's a very good AoE way of clearing up a lot of enemies. Okay. Not sure how much else is down here. But, a lot of tombstones. That's interesting. Oh, really? More of these guys. I wonder if those guys are doing their... Yes, they are. Oh, I've been down here, right? This is how you get to the Darklight Catacombs, obviously. I just had forgotten. Okay. Okay, I've been down here before then. Right, well, next time... because I need to wrap up, like, now. But next time, we'll do stuff in the Round Table Hold. And then do some more exploring. But we've had a very successful session this time, so thank you all very much for watching. And until the next time, everyone, take care and goodbye.